it 'cause I feel the passion. I told that 'cause I feel the passion. I told that 'cause I with a passion. I told that 'cause I with a passion. I with a passion.
I'm back. Uh, well, for the second time today, and we are here with Icon Price out of New Orleans, and we were just talking about New Orleans because I was reviewing the new L.A. Earhart album. Um, Felt like I had to burn some sage after that one, a little candle. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever cried on live. Wow, so fun. Go back and watch that if you're into that kind of thing. But yeah, Icon is one of the artists that performed at our showcase in March in New Orleans, and he's here with us right now. Please welcome Icon.
Everybody, how y'all doing, man? Icon in the building. Going on. I'm in New Orleans, man, but I wanted to just say something. I'm from Washington, D.C. I've been in New Orleans about 4 years, so I guess you could say I'm a New Orleans artist, but I really
Okay.
rep the DMV, you know what I'm saying? So shout out DMV.
Okay, I didn't realize that. And I didn't. I kind of was like thinking like your music style and your accent wasn't really New Orleans,
Yeah,
100%.
yep. From Washington, D.C., Southeast to be exact, man. So, shout out to Southeast.
We have a lot of artists on here from the DMV. Like, have you heard of Twin Kings?
Nah, it's a lot of artists,
Yeah,
man, in Washington D.C. and DMV area, man, that got a lot of talent. You know what I mean? I could shout them all out, but
right. It would take forever.
yeah, yep.
All right. You don't
Definitely.
have any headphones, do you? Because it's a little bit of a like
No,
echo.
sorry, man. I'm actually getting tatted right now, so
Are you
I'm
getting
in
tatted?
the,
Dang, that's crazy.
yeah, in the middle of a session right now.
What are you getting a tattoo of?
I did his whole thing. Hold up. Yeah, so yeah, it's an angel right here. Let me see.
Sure.
You said it's an angel.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
make
an
this
angel.
bigger. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, nice work. That's gonna take a while, huh?
No.
No.
She
Okay.
said, "Nah, I
It's
ain't
not
gonna
gonna
take
be
a
that
while," but
much.
she did all this. You know what I'm saying?
But how long have you spent so far on it? You're so pretty.
Thank you.
Like how much time have you spent on it so far, though? I'm just
Oh,
curious.
I wasn't even timing. Damn.
maybe about a few hours already today.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay, wow, that's really good.
Yeah,
I have no tattoos. I
yeah.
mean, I've thought of some things that I might get, but just never really anything I wanted like permanently that bad. You know what I mean? But they're also
I'll
expensive.
take this one. It started. I started out with one, so you know what I'm saying.
That's what
Now
they say. It's addicting.
I don't even know how many I got. Yep, it's definitely a big.
And I had a roommate in college that had a tattoo gun that she made,
Dang,
and she would tattoo herself just bored. She'd just like start doing her neck and her face and stuff. Like,
dang,
yeah.
dang. So,
I wonder where she is now.
each his own. You know what I'm saying. Yeah,
Right.
wish I could do that, but I'm not talented like that, man. You know what I'm saying. But I can engineer though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this is interesting. Does it hurt?
Yeah, I feel it a little bit, but I got some numbing cream on it, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
I actually I interviewed just a tattoo artist. He wasn't like an artist. He didn't do music, but he had tattooed Big Pun. He did Big Pun's hands.
Nice,
If you
nice,
remember,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, so if it's
So,
anybody in the New Orleans area that actually needs some work done, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I got a great artist right here that's definitely willing to put in some work. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, shout her out. What's
Wait, hold
Follow me on Insta at Layal Jarushi. Probably don't know how to spell that.
on.
what is it called?
Layel Jarushi. Hold up, I could send you the link. Jarushi.
Just for people to know. It's cool. All right. So you just dropped a song, right?
Yep. Should be out right now. Untouchable on all
Fantastic.
platforms, featuring Kiva Holiday, who's another New Orleans artist. So shout out to
Yeah.
Kiva. Yeah,
And she was one of the participants in our showcase that she actually competed in that, and you performed with her.
yep.
And we also did a couple of videos out there in front of
She's a great artist. I don't take nothing away from her with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
right,
amazing artist. Yep.
right, definitely. Yeah,
And
she's dope.
once again, she didn't disappoint on this one either. So,
All right, let me check this out. But everyone can find your stuff under Icon Price, right?
Yeah, search Icon Price, YouTube, on
There's a couple Icon Prices on YouTube, actually.
SoundCloud. I try to do this a few different times, so maybe it's
Uh,
out there a couple different times, or maybe it's just some haters out there trying to clone me. I don't know what it
could
is.
be, could be.
It's once one me in real life. You know what I mean? So once you get the link, just follow the link.
Yeah, I got
That's
you.
yep.
So
Yeah,
Loving
so
You is the newest one.
iTunes, I got it on iTunes. Um,
Oh, that's not
should
it.
be on all platforms. Dropping today. So so just keep a lookout for that.
Yeah. What's the name of it? The new track.
Untouchable.
Okay, it's not on YouTube. Let me find it on Spotify. So, what have you been up to? You been doing any like shows or anything?
Yeah, so lately I just been just brushing up on my engineering, you know what I mean? I got a
Oh,
whole
really?
catalog of music that I'm I just have to re-uncover and re-engineer. I kind of been stuck in a loop for about 7 months. So now it's about the time for me to put all my music out. And man, I got a lot. I got about 3 albums out. I already put out an album about 3 months ago. Me and Kiva actually did an album.
Okay.
Yeah, about 10 songs on there. So y'all look out for that too. That's gonna be dropping soon. And I got a couple albums I'm working on. True Shit, that's gonna be dropping soon. Everybody and their mama from New Orleans is on that. You know what I mean? That means something to me. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be a classic already. It's already a classic. Shout out to Ayo. Shout out to Peaches, YT Wings. You know, a lot of artists know the file on there. I got another solo project I'm working on. It's called 4 a.m. Shout out to Alexis Miller. That's who that is. So she's really been inspiring to me. So look out for a lot of personal tracks on that one, and that's gonna be dropping soon too.
Okay. Now I'm not finding it. I'm gonna share my screen so you can see. But you sent me an email, but it doesn't have anything attached to it. I don't know if you're able to
Hold on a second.
see that.
Hold on.
Okay.
I can see something.
All right. So I'm searching for it on here. I don't see it there. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait because I don't search here, there, and everywhere.
All right, so I'm gonna resend it. I'm sending it again.
Okay, I got you.
I'm gonna just make sure it went through.
All right.
Baby.
Oop. No.
Yeah, so I sent it again, and
Yeah, I got it.
you got it. I don't know if the link.
Mhm.
Yeah, my link is on it. You got the MP3 too. So all right, good.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I bet.
All right, and we're back. All right.
Freestyle, man. Shout out to Hot Kids on the track. You know what I'm saying? Without them, this wouldn't be possible. So much
Wait,
love to
hold on, hold
y'all.
on.
Let's go.
Say that again.
Okay, yeah. Big vibe, big breaks, man. Shout out to Restyle. Big shout out to Restyle, man. Shout out to Hot Kids on the track. You know what I'm saying? Without either one of y'all, this track wouldn't be possible. So, I just want to say much love to y'all. That's a New Orleans thing. So let's get it, both of y'all.
Yeah, Restyle does her thing out there, and I
Yeah, I mean,
actually,
much love to Restyle, man. She deserves a lot much more credit than she's getting recognized for on I mean, just to say that, you know what I mean? This ain't the first time she really threw something out there, and you know what I mean. I took it and ran with it. So, I'm just looking forward to keep working with her in the future. I definitely recommend a lot of artists to reach out to Restyle, and because she's a down to earth female. She keep it real too. And I
yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah. I actually met a couple artists in Denver recently that have worked with her.
that's what I'm
Uh,
saying.
yeah, Pablo, the BG, Pablo, excuse me,
Okay,
and what's the other one? Anyway, let's put this track.
that's right.
Yeah.
Big fat, big breaks. I ain't had a lot of friends since my friends went jealous. Gotta catch me in the school, tell them how I went stellar. And they after what I chose, feel like I'm a trendsetter with it regular. The only sinner with a Cinderella. These haters couldn't beat me even with imagination. I'm way up in the league.
What happened? Oh, I guess it froze for a second. That's fine because it was right at the 30-second mark for the copyright whatnot. The other artist was T Danger, and I don't know why I spaced out. He's a young guy. He's out there in Denver, and he goes back and forth, but I think he's more out of Baton Rouge. Anyway, yeah. So let me see.
Man, the track stopped on its own. I'm not sure what happened with it.
It stopped on its own. Yeah, it froze, but that was okay because I need to pause it every 30 seconds so I don't get a copyright strike. So it's cool.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
yeah, fine with that, man. But yeah, that was Untouchable, a little snippet. You know what I'm saying? It should be
Oh, I
dropping.
gotta play some more. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, bet. You know
Is it
what I'm
dropping
saying?
tonight?
Yep, it should drop tonight, 9/2.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm. Just look out for that, man. You know what I'm saying? And I got other songs coming. Yeah, let's go.
My bad.
Nah, run that. Like I said, I got other songs coming, but this is it, man. This one for the books right here. I'm ready for the next
All
one.
right.
Y'all hear me how I kizzle, man? Go ahead. I'm ready to eat. Let's go.
Shake the habit of awake, get the way till I'm rich. We're not gonna have a conversation. I won't speak. You should read the second half of Revelation. I'm a beast. Have my chat leaking all your information on the street. Hashtag I don't tweak. Gas mask on my feet. I'm going too fast to crash out. Too mad to laugh now. I'm too bad to pass. Need a little more scripture. 2 bags of trash out. I do half and half. Now the street tap my badge. Call me Little Corey Miller. I'm a real hitter. On a sight bone, crush a Carmel. Getting heating right, no stomach, but I still feel it. That's why I don't trust you if the wheel's spinning. I'm about to ride on it. Some real hitters, about to ride on you busters. Real hitters, screaming, we untouchable. Some real hitters, about to ride on you busters. Some real hitters, screaming, we untouchable.
All right. Copyright pause. Hey, have you done any work with any of the other artists that were at the showcase since then? Or just like networked or anything?
Nah, the artist that I'm networking with right now that I'm looking forward to another network is definitely Flame CA Lotto. I think he's definitely the one that's gonna shine, pop out, and he got it already. So
What's the name again?
Flame CA Lotto, I'm definitely looking out for him, and also his sister Ari, man, 2 amazing artists right there. So ever since I met them, they always kept it real with me. So that's just 2 people that I definitely a shout out put on the top right there, top of my list. Yeah,
Are they independent?
say it again.
Are they independent?
Oh yeah, yep, independent. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be.
Yeah. What about you? You're still independent, right?
Yeah, I've had my talk with a couple of different labels actually, and I pick and choose. That's why I'm in New Orleans, because I pick and chose. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Limit Records. Shout out to TIU as my favorite records label since I was a child. So I just wanted to make it happen, play for my favorite team, my favorite artist, C Murder. Shout out to C Murder. Free Corey Miller, man. I mean, that's basically what inspired me to make this song was one of his songs that he made on one of his albums called Ride on Them Busters. So I say, he's very inspirational to me, and you're gonna hear a lot more inspiration on my album coming.
And so this song was inspired by that song?
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Oh, okay. I can hear it.
Real hitters, about to ride on you busters. Real hitters, screaming, we untouchable. Real hitters, about to ride on you busters. With some real hitters, screaming, we untouchable. Click, sounding like you shit. Them heels got them tripping now, sounding like a switch. Shot sound brick, screw on the attachment, now it sounded like a switch. Found them in the ditch, seen them drowning like a fish. Up the mountain with the rich, but I'm down for my nigga. No rounds in my clip. Life or death to me, it sounds like a flip. 50-50 be my odds, it sounds like a win. Again and again, the sin is making me grin. My friend, it depends. I fitness what you begin. I hit you once you get here in the center scope of my lens. This ain't a joke or pretend. Don't get it started with me. Call it how I see it. Con Barcelona, use all 3 wishes. You be gone like a genie. Faced up, looking like a yawn. When you're sleepy, you can't touch. Looking like I'm long, how to reach.
Mandatory pause. Hey, do you ever get like compared to people like mainstream type?
Yeah, a few. I'm flattered, you know what I'm saying, to say the least. But I've heard, Slim Thug, I've heard Chameleonaire, I've heard Young Buck, I've heard I've even heard Jay-Z before, but I don't hear that in me. I hear me and me.
Right.
I don't even hear my favorite artist. I only hear Murder in me. So
I do. I do hear C Murder. I mean, I hear the influence, you know what I mean? But one thing that stood out to me, like from your song you did with Kiva that I had the video of, was it was a little 2 Chainz esque, which is a
Yeah,
compliment. Yeah, you heard
yeah.
that before?
I get that a lot too. I get that a lot. People say I look like him, man, when I'm out and about. So I just,
A little bit.
yeah, I don't know, man. I can't see myself how other people see me. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
just I
me
see the
neither.
greatness in others. I don't really see the greatness in myself like that. I think that's for other people to recognize. You know?
I think people mean it as a compliment.
Yeah,
I know they do. It's just when you're when you're a rapper, especially, it's like you don't want to sound like other people, but it doesn't come across like you're trying to sound like anybody. It's just like you could hear like
yeah.
reminiscence of somebody, you know?
I mean, ever since I was a child, man. I mean, walking around with Walkman tape players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
C players. I've been listening to C Murder from the first album to the second album to the third album to the fourth album to the fifth album. And I mean, in between, I've been listening to Fiend and Mac and Soulja Slim, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Master P and Silk Shaka, shout out to them too. I mean, like
Right.
I have a top 5, and they are all on No Limit Records. You know what I mean? So that's just my influence. That's just me. You
So,
know?
coming from DC, it was kinda like was it like a dream of yours your whole life to come to New Orleans and
Yeah, yeah,
try to
definitely. Yep.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
living the dream.
I literally got my car and drove down.
Yeah, yeah.
It
That's
took
awesome.
me about 2 days, and that was about a few years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't regret it at all.
It's a beautiful city, man. I don't know if you caught, like, the very beginning. I was, reviewing L.A. Earhart's new album, and,
Yeah, that was funny what you said about Cafe Du Monde, how people would come and
oh,
tour
you
down
see
here. But
you saw that?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cafe Du Monde is dirty.
Yeah, then when you come down here, you like, man, what? You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
what is
But
this?
when I coming from Washington D.C. though, when I first came to New Orleans, I mean, I kind of had the same, like what is this? You know what I mean? And then when I heard the music and everything, I really didn't enjoy it that much, but I had to learn and gain a respect for the culture of New Orleans and the bounce music and the jazz, and
Right.
I enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Um, yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing beats where I'm from, but
yeah.
it's hard to beat it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about it. It's like you can't really, like, explain it because there's no it's like, "Oh, is the cost of living good?" It's like, "Is there low crime?"
Nah, the crime, the
It's like
crime is the crime is definitely probably I would say worse than New Orleans. You know what I mean? A couple people ain't really believe it, but you see what's going on national television. You see what Trump is doing. They trying to lock down DC with the
oh,
military and
see
all that.
yeah, that's crazy. Has that
Yeah,
affected, like, your family and stuff over there?
yeah. I mean, 90% of my family is in the DMV area, so
Wow.
yeah, we all getting
In
affected.
DC.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, I wouldn't even. I can't even say rough because I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It's an everyday thing. I
So,
love it. I actually miss it. You know.
yeah, but the crime there isn't as bad as New Orleans is what you're saying, right?
I'm saying it's worse. The murder rate is
Worse,
worse.
worse, worse.
Everything. That's why the military is. That's why the military and the National Guard is there, shutting down the streets and trying to shut everything down. And
So you think it's, like, justified what they're doing?
yeah, I think it might have been a little too much or too excessive, but I think
Well,
we all
overboard?
get the message. You know, the thing about Washington D.C. I ain't trying to get political, but
Yeah.
it's a whole bunch of black people. It used to be called Chocolate City. It's still called Chocolate City, but us as black people in the black culture, we understand it. We're not gonna terrorize and riot and revolve and rebel and start a war. Nah, you tell us, yeah, we gotta go inside. I guess we gotta go inside. That's why the streets is clean now.
Hmm. Yeah, New Orleans was called Chocolate City at one point too,
Yeah, I mean New
right
Orleans.
after.
Um, yeah, I hope they try that down here. I mean, let's say if they try that down here, see what happens. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens.
I know right after I left there, so I guess it was in May, a bunch of, like, Klan members actually came there, skinheads and stuff, and were passing out flyers like they were, like, Boy Scouts or something, and I saw a video. I didn't see anyone get clocked exactly, but I saw a lot of people getting intimidated and chased down the street, and I was like, out of all the places to go as a someone in the KKK, like, why would you go to New Orleans? That's ridiculous in my opinion. Like, that's.
I mean, even to
Bad
think that
boys.
that's loud down. I mean, this is real considered the deep south. So, like, another point is coming from Washington D.C. to down here. I really experienced a change in.
It's
Uh,
different, huh?
yeah, it's different how we are treated. I can see the difference, but people down here don't know the difference because they're from here.
Right.
Yeah, from
Right.
where I'm from, people are nicer. I'm gonna say things a lot faster. Things are a lot more. Awake, if I could say, you know what I mean. People are more aware of things.
Well,
The
yeah,
educational system is one of the top four. You know what I
you're
mean?
right.
And, you know
Right.
what I mean? It's just a whole flip flop.
Yeah. I mean, I had a similar experience because I moved to Monroe, Louisiana from Denver, and that was like everything was different. Every single thing I could think of was different, you know?
Hmm.
So I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Um, but then also there's no real culture where I'm from. There's no like, have you ever heard of like Colorado culture? That's not a thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Nah.
So it's a give and take kind of thing. But
I think of Colorado, I just think of like mountains and maybe some snow. You know what I mean? I know they just legalized. That was like one of the first places to legalize weed, so
right.
they was big for that. You know what I mean? Like, so I think they got something going on with that. You know?
Yeah. And
Uh,
if anything is their culture, it's weed. So
yeah,
that's pretty much
yeah,
it.
yeah. So shout out Colorado. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we
Yeah.
all have used some of their trees before.
Yes, I'm sure. If you smoke weed, you've probably touched some.
Yep.
I was gonna share this "C Murder" song that you're referencing real quick. Just play a snippet of it.
Awesome. Shout
Drop
out to
top
you.
6, all black with them black tints. I got them niggas pushing crank like a Mac 10. $1 short, and I'm coming. About to have these fools running. 100 pounds humming. About to break them off something. Call my cut it rock on a mobile phone. He at home.
And if you look on the album cover, he's got Snoop Dogg, Master P, Silk the Shocker, Corrupt. This is when I think No Limit was linking up with Death Row at
Yeah.
first, right?
Yeah. So man, this album, this is his second album, Barcelini, and
Yeah.
um, 28 tracks on it. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you more about his CDs than I could tell you about mine. You know what I mean? Like I mean,
Tell us.
he got some classic bangers on there, and this particular one, yeah, it was one of my favorites. The whole CD was my favorite,
Yeah.
to be honest. But man, C Murder, yeah, that's just my dog since I was a kid. You know what I mean? I like his style. I like how serious he was. I could tell he meant what he said. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
ain't really too many people play with that.
Right. And if you look at like the hits, like the No Limit hits, a
Yeah.
lot of them, like a good majority of them were C Murder songs,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. C Murder definitely like a superstar on the team.
for
When
sure.
when he get the ball, you know what I mean. You want to see what he do with it.
Yep, yep, yep. Well, free him. Um, what's the latest on that? I'm gonna look that up.
Oh man,
That's not good news.
it's just a few loopholes, man, and just a
Right.
couple setbacks. We all fighting. So I always tag Donald Trump. I tag JD Vance. I'm always tagging a few people when I'm saying free C Murder. Every time Donald Trump posts something on Instagram, I'm always posting. I'm always replying, free Corey Miller. I'm always
Yeah.
trying to get their attention when it come to, what I'm trying to do. I'm sharing his stories. I feel his pain. And I don't think that, I don't personally think that he did what they said he did. And, a
Right.
lot of evidence is saying that he didn't do it. You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, it's been over 20 years. And, it's just something that you got to look at and say, man, free that man. He has some beautiful daughters, some beautiful children, and
Yeah.
you know, potential wife, and I'm just that man needs to just come home and be a man to those kids and be a real icon to the culture of New Orleans.
Right. Well, hopefully they let BG out, and hopefully he's next. Latoya Black in the comments said, "I agree." I'm not
Amen.
sure. That was about a couple minutes ago, but yeah, thanks. Um, so yeah, so that new song's dropping tonight, like at midnight, or do you know what time?
Nah, I'm gonna have to check when I get off of this
Okay,
because
'cause I'm not up there yet.
I've been checking all day one day, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
really?
we'll check when we get out of here. That hopefully it's already been approved as for the release and everything. So we just waiting for that.
All right. Do you plan on doing any shows outside of New Orleans?
Yeah, I've done shows already, and there's a King Kong movement in New Jersey. I've done that. I've done a show in New York. Um, there was a show in Arizona I've done.
Nice.
I'm really looking forward to branching out and doing some things. I actually shot a video in Detroit with my homeboy Watsy Wings. Yeah, so again, shout out to him. Uh,
Nice.
you know, yeah, man, with them, a few things were possible too. So I'm just looking forward to, keep my connection with a few people so we can keep going state to state and doing shows.
Right. But you don't have anything like scheduled coming up?
Nah, not scheduled. I'm definitely available for booking, so, we can make that happen too.
All right. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
And,
Cool.
I'm anticipate my true shit coming out. And like you had said, the feature list on that Bossini album, man, I think mine is going to be somewhat like that. I would hate to say anything be better than my favorite artist. You know what I mean? But
That's a
the
bold statement,
feature
though.
list that I have on true shit, yeah, it's incredible because it's a lot of incredible talent in New Orleans. And Peaches, Peaches, I got her on there. That's Soldier
Nice.
Slim sister. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm I'm happy about that one. You know what I mean? Ao, like I say, she's the one that actually made that happen too. So I got her on a few tracks. It's just gonna be once it's finished, it's gonna be a album that nobody saw coming.
Right. I'm looking
Nobody.
for what's the date on that? Do you have one?
Thank you so much. Nah, man, it's actually been pulled back off the shelf because like I say, for the last 7 months, I've been working on another. I put a whole another album out. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
put that one on pause. So you know what I mean. That's actually about 95% finished right now. And like Bossini had 28 tracks. So this one gonna have over 20 tracks on it as well.
Nice.
Mhm.
You don't know when that's coming out? That's like a work in progress kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I could say a date, but you know what I mean. I don't want to give a date just yet, But we gonna try to shoot for maybe the end of 2025. It's gonna be the surprise date, but I'm gonna try to push it out by the end of this quarter. Yeah.
Gotcha. In the coming months,
Yep.
everybody just stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. And where can people find you? Because
So IG, I'm on Instagram at anonymous icon. That's all one word. Icon Price on Facebook, on YouTube, anonymous icon, pretty much everywhere on Twitter, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify. Just search Icon Price. Hey, you can even find it on Google. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it'll pull you in the right direction.
All right. Cool. Well, I'll let you get back to your tattoo. We're gonna be back on.
Yeah. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, she is fast. Wow, she's
yeah.
making progress. All right. Well, next I'm gonna be up here at in a couple hours doing a review of another album, and that's gonna be. Let me make sure I say the right name before we go, real quick. That's gonna be the .com intelligence. .com intelligence. Ironic. Talking about his new album, and that'll be at 9:30 Central. So everybody come back on here for that.